I hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let me know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
I want you to go out, buy yourselves a new car. Go buy yourself a house. We're superstars now.
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby.
Number 10. Discover the Boiler Room, where young people in their 20s become millionaires overnight. In the sanctuary of a very suspicious stockbroker, extremely aggressive brokers convince unsuspecting investors over the phone and are rewarded with mansions and Ferraris, plus other luxurious toys they barely know how to handle. In a Long Island mansion, Gen Zers chase greenbacks at full speed, sometimes running over the law.
Learn how to push.
This is Chris Marlin over at JT Marlin. This stock is blowing up right now. The whole firm's going nuts. Hold on, let me open up the door to my office. See that, Doc?
Give me the 2,000 shares.
Done.
A sale is made every call you make. The only question is, who's gonna close, you or him?
You can be whoever you want to be on the phone.
I'm 46 years old. I have 22 years of market experience.
The whole place is going nuts.
Well, you see, we deal in stocks that really move.
I am your kid's college fund. Yes, my first account, baby.
You're one of us now.
This kid is really good. God, he's gonna go down hard.
Sky's the limit.
Number 9. This is a semi-humorous biographical film about the men who made the world of technology what it is today, their struggles during college, the founding of their companies, and the ingenious actions they took to build up the global corporate empires of Apple Computer Corporation and Microsoft Inc.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Maybe in a past life, I was a poet or artist.
Welcome to Apple Computers.
You go do whatever it is you want to do. You want to play mommy? Fine, but the kid's not mine.
What on earth would ordinary people want with computers?
We have been chosen to seize history.
All I'm doing now is being a brake pedal for you as you're heading for the wall.
I need people with talent. I need artists.
Was perfectly happy to be president of Pepsi-Cola until Steve Jobs came to recruit me and said, do you want to sell sugared water for the rest of your life, or do you want to make history?
Hi, how you doing? See, I'm Bill Gates. Yeah, hi. Chair of Microsoft.
Number 8. Will Smith stars in this moving tale inspired by the true story of Chris Gardner, a San Francisco salesman struggling to build a future for himself and his 5-year-old son Christopher, Jaden Smith. When his girlfriend Linda, Tandy Newton, walks out, Chris is left to raise Christopher, Jaden Smith, on his own. Chris' determination finally pays off when he lands an unpaid internship in a brutally competitive stockbroker training program, where only 1 in 20 interns will make the cut. But without a salary, Chris and his son are evicted from their apartment and are forced to sleep on the streets, in homeless shelters, and even behind the locked doors of a metro station bathroom. With self-confidence and the love and trust of his son, Chris Gardner rises above his obstacles to become a Wall Street legend.
When I was 28 years old, when I had children, my children were going to know who their father was.
Yeah.
Chris Gardner was doing his best.
We don't need 2.
We don't need 1.
Maybe next quarter.
It's possible.
But his best
Wait!
wasn't enough.
Man, I got 2 questions for you. What do you do and how do you do it?
I'm a stockbroker.
Stockbroker. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna let you hang on to my car for the weekend, but I need it back for Monday.
Feed the meter.
I need the rent. I can't wait anymore. I need you out of here in the morning.
You gotta trust me, all right?
I trust you.
Because I'm getting a better job.
Number 7. Harvard graduate Mark Zuckerberg writes a software program where students are invited to rate each other based on looks, which, after great success, evolves into what we now know today as Facebook. The movie tells of how he is accused of stealing the idea from 2 brothers, also fellow Harvard students, in addition to the conflict with his friend and co-founder of the company.
Get the attention of the clubs.
Why?
Because they're exclusive and fun, and they lead to a better life. People want to go on the internet and check out their friends, so why not build a website that offers that friends, pictures, profiles? I'm talking about taking the entire social experience of college and putting it online.
Site got 2,200 hits within 2 hours.
22,000.
This idea is potentially worth millions of dollars.
Millions?
You stole our website.
They're saying we stole the Facebook.
I know what it says.
So did we?
$1 million isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
You're going to get left behind. It's moving faster than any of us ever imagined it would.
Let's sue him in federal court.
I can't wait to stand over your shoulder and watch you write as a check.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd
have invented Facebook.
Is there anything that you need to tell me?
Your actions could have permanently destroyed everything I've been working on. We have been working on. Did you like being a joke? Do you want to go back to that? Mark!
Number 6. In 2008, Wall Street guru Michael Burry realizes that a number of subprime home loans are in danger of defaulting. Burry bets against the housing market by throwing more than $1 billion of his investors' money into credit default swaps. His actions attract the attention of banker Jared Vennett, Ryan Gosling, hedge fund specialist Mark Baum, Steve Carell, and other greedy opportunists. Together, these men make a fortune by taking full advantage of the impending economic collapse in America.
Michael, how are you?
I found something really interesting.
The whole housing market is propped up on these bad loans. They will fail.
The housing market is rock solid.
It's a time bomb.
So Mike Burry, who gets his hair cut at Supercuts and doesn't wear shoes, knows more than Alan Greenspan.
Dr. Mike Burry, yes, he does.
You have any idea what you just did? You just bet against the American economy.
If you're wrong, you can lose it all. The banks defrauded the American people. Now we can kick them in the teeth.
Okay, here we go.
You target strippers.
With bad loans.
And they're all cash rich.
Not going to be able to refinance.
On all my loans,
What do you mean, all your loans?
I have 5 houses and a condo.
Number 5. In The Banker, the fight for civil rights takes place over land deeds and homeownership, and the main weapon is capital that is mostly controlled by white people. Motivated to break through the housing market, redlining policies, and discrimination, Bernard Garrett, Anthony Mackie, builds on his childhood interests in markets to start his own business in Los Angeles with his wife, Eunice, Nia Long, and their son. Through one of Eunice's old friends, boisterous club owner Joe Morris, Samuel L. Jackson, Garrett and Morris become unlikely partners in desegregating the sunny metropolis, but there's only so much they can do as black men facing racism. They hire Matt Steiner, Nicholas Holt, a working-class white man, and train him to be their surrogate Trojan horse to get into the spaces they could not otherwise enter. The group embarks on a radical, behind-the-scenes scheme to bring down discrimination in housing and banks.
Taking it to the man.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
And just how in the hell do you plan on pulling that off?
We get Matt to front for us.
You want me to what?
Be us to the rest of the world.
We can't set foot in the bank unless we the help. Should've took limo driver when you had the chance.
I don't know anything about banking. I don't know how to buy a bank.
We'll teach you everything you need to know.
You gotta learn how to talk to rich white folks like you one of them.
And you can't fake a golf game.
Make me proud, son.
Number 4. Joy is a bright young woman, but her personal life is extremely complicated. Divorced and a mother of 2, she lives with her parents and ex-husband, who lives in the basement. Her mother, who lives upstairs and spends all day watching soap operas, shares the space with her father, despite the fact that they were divorced 17 years ago. Creative since childhood, Joy invents a miracle cleaning mop that becomes a sales phenomenon and makes her one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the United States.
I have to do things myself once and for all. As you grow up and come into the world that has all sorts of things in it. Money, crime, betrayal. Seems like you're shaking us down.
You can pay more.
I can't, and I won't. And you realize that the only thing you're gonna have is what you make.
You are in a room, and there is a gun on the table.
I want my life to be.
The only other person in the room is an adversary in commerce. Only one of you can prevail. Do you pick up the gun, Joy?
I pick up the gun.
Number 3. In 1976, Steve Jobs, a university student at Reed College in Portland, Oregon, decided to drop out and embark on an ambitious project with his close friend and colleague Steve Wozniak to create a product that would end up revolutionizing the tech industry as we know it.
Steve, it takes guts to drop out like you did.
Higher education comes at the expense of experience.
Wow!
What are you working on?
It's a computer terminal that hooks up to the TV for the display.
Steve?
Number 2. This film tells the story of Ray Kroc, a frustrated but ambitious milkshake mixer salesman from Illinois. After coming across a successful Southern Californian burger joint with a unique production model, McDonald's, Kroc first convinces the founders to franchise the business, before eventually taking complete control and transforming into the most famous fast food chain in the world.
Damn thing. Mr. Kroc. Franchise? Franchise. Franchise.
I know what you're thinking. How the heck does a 52-year-old, over-the-hill milkshake machine salesman build a fast food empire with 1,600 restaurants and an annual revenue of $700 million? One word: persistence.
Number 1. In The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort and his partner, Donny Ossoff, start a brokerage firm called Stratton Oakmont in the early 90s. Their company quickly grows to a staff of more than 250. However, as their reputation grows on Wall Street, their corruption along the way catches the attention of the federal government. That leads to their inevitable downfall.
It's legal. Absolutely not. We were making more money than we knew what to do with.
We don't work for you, man.
Yeah, my money taped to your boobs. Technically, you do work for me.
What's wrong, Daddy?
But watch it, you bring it home.
Oh, my God.
FBI. Any kind of booze you might want?
No, the Bureau forbids us from drinking.
How does this actually work?
There's a big money sign.
They get launched at the time they stick.
This is their gift, okay? They're built to be thrown like a lawn dart.
1, 2, 3!
Stop. Okay?
Safety first.
Safety is first. We don't want to get a bad reputation.